All right, so let's talk about CMD injection, which will be, I think, much more familiar. So I lost my page, exploit injection. All right, CMD injection. This is going into MS-DOS, or now called command line Windows. So as you know, dir does a directory, and I've set up a Windows server running, and you can execute similar commands. So here, if you give it a dot, it'll give you a directory of the current directory. So this is a server that runs the same way. It's executed dir dot, and it's giving me this. I'm running this XAMPP server, which is a test Windows-based web server that's in fact very unsafe to use because people are using it as administrator. And you can see that here. In Windows command line, you don't add a second command with a semicolon, you use an ampersand. So this is the command that will do a directory and then do who am I to see who I am. And you'll see it does the directory, and then I'm the administrator. So this is why this server gets trashed really often. And I actually made a script that will like restart it periodically to stop the worst of the exploits. That seems to be holding pretty well now. Anyway, so now you can do things. And so now to exfiltrate data from this server, you'd have to put it in a directory. And it turns out that the current working directory, I think I can do this. Let's do print working directory. No, PWD didn't work. Maybe it's not PWD on Windows. Anyway, here's how you can exfiltrate a file. I can put hello in a file. And I think I can actually overwrite the contents of a file. So I'm going to try make this echo hello WC into that file. Let's see what happens. This should put that data in that file. All right, and there will be no output visible on this screen other than a directory. But if it did, in fact, oops, went too far. If it did, in fact, put it on that file, then I'd be able to see it here. Let's see if it worked. And it did put hello WC in that file. So now you have the ability to execute commands, and you have the ability to redirect the output to a file. So again, you can find some flags on this server. There are some files. This one's a little trickier. There are a couple of flags, and you'll find some of them are a little bit hard to reconstruct from what you do find, and I've got some hints here to help you. But anyway, this one may be more familiar. I think a lot of people know the Windows command line. You do normal Windows command line commands here. All right.